Can you imagine being ejected from your car or even going through the windshield of your car? Scary, very scary. Now think of how important seatbelts are and how they save lives. Seatbelts affect our lives daily and definitely affect our loved ones. I choose to speak about this today because ehs.okstate.edu states that 40,000 people die a year in car accidents as a result of not wearing seatbelts. I want to task each and every one of you in saving a life. If you shall see a fellow motorist getting out of their vehicle and you notice they are using the seatbelt, take a moment and tell them how important the safety of wearing a seatbelt is so they'll feel better. It will be very beneficial to the driver. Being an advocate on safety, I feel I am a subject matter expert in this area. That makes me qualified to talk about this subject. I practice buckling up every time I get in my vehicle. The purpose of my speech is to show people how deadly your life could be if you did not wear your seatbelt. I need for everyone to think about the severity and consequences and repercussions of not wearing seatbelts. Everyone should know how to properly and secure a seatbelt, which consists of the seatbelt strap across your shoulder and snug across your waist. Death has no age. It is important for all age groups. According to traffic safety facts, statistics show that teens between the ages of 13 and 20 in accidents and 55% were not using seatbelts. Teens are usually involved in crashes. That is why it is so important for them as drivers to be safe at all times and buckle up at all times. I know we love our kids, but it is very important to instill all safety precautions in them. Our youth these days think they are too cool for the safety belt, and you see from the statistics, they are number one cause for majority of accidents. Research will show that wearing a seatbelt will reduce serious deaths and injuries by half, as stated by the National Safety Traffic Administration. From 1975 to 2012, Traffic Safety Fact reports that out of a total of 300,679, the seatbelt saved a total of 12,000 lives. For the same year, it reported that out of 10,157 people who use child restraints, it saved 284 lives. I always keep my children buckled up and restrained in their booster seats. Vehicles have airbags that provide an extra layer of safety, but they are not a substitute for wearing seatbelts. As Traffic Safety Fact says, it only saved 2,213 lives out of 36,000. The airbag has actually saved me in a couple of accidents. It deployed once. My vehicle was impacted very hard, but needless to say, I was wearing my safety belt as well. I was double protected. I got lucky that time. There are many safety measures that can be done to make sure everyone is protected and wearing a seatbelt, as reported by Dr. Zine Zar TV, Sleep D.A. Schultz, R.A. They talk a lot about safety. They specialize in it. Dr. Zine Zar TV, Sleep D.A. Schultz, R.A. states that law officials need to make sure that everyone in the car is buckled up and not just the people in the front seat. Also, if all parties are not, ticket the driver. Ensure toddlers and infants are buckled in proper car seats and boosters are facing the correct direction. No child under the age of 12 should sit in the front seat because they are too young to sustain deployment of the airbag if something should happen. It's too strong for them. Always check to make sure seatbelts are not faulty and in working order. In order to which can, finally, let's discuss reinforcing the seatbelt law. According to exchange.aaa.com, Just in traffic accidents, it has costed approximately $230 billion. If a person has stopped and caught without wearing a seatbelt, they are generally issued a citation. I think we need to start holding people more accountable for their actions. They are not realizing the seriousness of not wearing seatbelts. It could actually mean you saving a life. I think to open people's eyes a little more, the first ticket should be a citation, and the second ticket should be something more serious, such as community service. The purpose of my speech is to show people how deadly your life could be if you did not wear a seatbelt. I need for everyone to think about the severity and consequences and repercussions of not wearing one. You too. Everyone should know how to properly wear and secure a seatbelt, which consists of the belt strap and snugged across shoulders and laps. Being an advocate on safety, I feel I am a subject matter expert in this area. That makes me qualified to talk about this subject. I've had a whole bunch of accidents. I mentioned earlier how seatbelts save lives and death has no age. Last but not least, and this time has taken me to talk about this to you today, I have spoken about how buckling up is meant for all age groups, taking different safety measures to ensure everyone is properly buckled and reinforcing the seatbelt law. So buckle up, it's the law. Click it or get ticketed. I fucked up like 3 times.